I was at my daughter's school the other day, and she has this new teacher, and the teacher was sitting there, and we were talking over her grades and things like that. And I'm like, I noticed that none of my daughter's pictures are on this wall, right? She was like, yes. She doesn't really like to involve herself with that type of thing, you know. I keep her pictures drawn here, you know. And this is why we must pay attention to our children and stop letting your children like be open. I'm talking to black people right now, because you know we already know what European American white people do with their children. You know, they go to schools, and we see what their children do in schools and malls and movie theaters and shit, right? But our children ain't that fucking far off. I mean, we don't do that bad thing like that. We don't end people's lives. But what we do, she shows me a picture of my daughter's pictures and stuff, and I'm like, and my daughter, she came with me to school, but she's like in the kid area out there and shit. So I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, there's a picture of a man, like a stick man, and then there's a stick thing, and the stick thing is bent over, and the stick man's behind the stick thing. And then she's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, no, sir, that's just the first page. Look, they all go together. So it's like a flip book, right? Now look through it, and it's like, that's what the stick people are doing, right? And I'm like, the fuck? So, you know, after the school meeting and shit, you know, I go get my daughter and shit. I'm like, what was, I seen your little theory. What the hell was that stick shit? And she was like, well, that's the image I put in my head when I hear mommy and you through the wall. I didn't know what was going on. So I just assumed that's what it was. And I felt so fucking bad. I'm like, God damn, these fucking cheap ass houses don't make thicker walls. Fuck.